As children, we look at snow as a playground. You can slide on it, ski, skate, build a fort, or make snowballs. But as we grow older, snow becomes such a cold burden. Something you need to scrape off your car, it gathers dirt and salt. You have to shovel it and it makes it harder to walk to the shop. What I do with my restaurant, with my career as a chef, is to capture that playful connection to nature we had as children, that memory we had, on a plate. I also want to take another plate and put the cold, lonely, frozen sense of isolation like an aperitif.
Living with Gustav is interesting. It's a little bit like living with a child. But he likes to have fun, and
Being as dedicated a chef as I have has brought a lot of money into our relationship, and I imagine me being such a good chef has made us a stronger couple. And
it's hard to feel like you're at the top of the mountain all the time. Maybe you...
sliding down, having fun in a toboggan.
I have been traveling the world, visiting the restaurants of the greatest chefs for almost 20 years now. What Chef Gustav is doing is truly unlike what any chef has done. He's given up the notion of restaurants being for feeding people, and he is giving us something for our souls. He's reintroducing a love for the snow that most of us have lost.
I try to be a chef who can bring something to the table that the customer may not experience anywhere else. I say when somebody, "What do you do?" I say I'm a chef, but if I'm going to be honest, I like to say that I'm an artist. And, like Van Gogh and so many artists like him, perhaps I, like them, will not even be appreciated or discovered until long after I'm dead. And not many other chefs can say that. So yes, to, in a nutshell, say I'm an artist, perhaps a great artist. Who am I to say? I think one of the reasons snow and ice resonates with me so deeply is when I was a child, my parents would always argue and fight over simple stuff like money and love. I would find escape from that with my cross-country skis, and I would go into the woods and forest, and there was nothing but silent, serene peace there. When, as a child, you curl up in a ball in the snow, it soon becomes a warm, comforting cocoon, and I felt like a new boy. When I skied home that day, all my parents' arguments felt benign.
I remember when we first met, he was just a brilliant chef. Brilliant. How you say, he knocked my socks off. And the critics too.
I was just making, regular foods like pasta and roasts and just food you can eat, really.
Pasta Palace was the hottest place in town for a bit, until he got into a fight with a children's birthday party.
There's no need to get into that now, to talk about the past and that now. It was a different time, and I'm a much happier man now.
He put the child's face in the cake, and the parents don't like that, and that's when we went to Finland, and we were there for 8 months before he got fired.
I had a hard time keeping my composure with so little sunlight.
I had too much! You want spaghetti? Here's your spaghetti!
We left Finland, and then...
It became clear he couldn't work with other people.
When I was in Finland, it was difficult for me to be in 24 hours of darkness. It was difficult for me to serve normal pedestrian food at a very small cafe and restaurant. And after a while, the darkness and snow and depression, it sort of entered my soul, and it became that everything I saw was shit. It was either shit or snow, like this. And that's all I saw, is bullshit or snow. And with that, I didn't have a choice except to open a restaurant that served snow, because I didn't want to open a restaurant that served bullshit.
At first it wasn't doing well, but then he got this good review, and then it's like a snowball effect. Everybody keeps coming and coming.
I had heard a lot about it. You know, he was starting to make waves in the food industry. I was a little scared to try these dishes, but when you walk into Snow Globe and you experience what it is that he's serving, that's the only way to understand this. That's the only way that you can truly feel and realize what Chef Gustav is bringing. You'll find it hard to critique that in a negative way. And I get it, you know, it's not food. Well, what is food?
When you get one plate, it may look like a snow ball, but when you touch it and taste it, you'll be brought back to that playfulness you had as a child. In an ideal situation, all my snow and ice would come from nature. But running a professional restaurant, some of my product has to come from other means. One of my better options is snow and ice farmers. Over the years, I've developed a strong relationship with some of the better snow and ice farmers around. Typically, ice and snow is created for snow sculptures and festivals and such, so it's taken a long time to develop the stuff that I'm able to serve in a restaurant. You know, most places you go to will serve you fairly traditional pedestrian, you know, warm food you can eat in an oven, and frankly, I find that terrifyingly boring.
Will anyone get beyond what Chef Gustav has given us? I don't know, but I feel like there's more to come, and I'm excited to see what's next.
Right now, I like to feel I have reached as high of a peak as you can. But next year, I'll do something even better, and perhaps I'm even inspiring some of the younger chefs to come up and maybe make their own snow restaurants. And hey, I welcome the challenge.
Yes, I do believe that Chef Gustav has kind of gotten caught up in just these sort of, what can I do with the snowball, or what can I put snow on? For how innovative he is, it's just feeling a little dated. It's not just about snow now, it's about ice, icicles, frozen water vapor, artisanal snowflakes. And so I think it's time for us to come in and sort of really get to the heart of what snow and ice represent for the culinary industry.
Being a chef in a relationship, I don't know if it's always good, but it certainly has brought us closer together, and we definitely do love each other still. For any great artist or any celebrity, you have to sacrifice your personal well-being for your craft. What would you rather have? Happy family, friends, comfort and security? Or snow? I know what I want.
Other chefs, well, they're creating food, they're making meals, amazing meals. But Chef Gustav, he creates an experience.
Most people are afraid of the cold. They don't like how it touches on their skin. But I find snow and ice can be very sensual. It stirs inside of me something that other humans, warm bodies, or organic matter cannot quite touch. Inspiration comes from everywhere when you're making snow dishes. Snow on your mittens gathered up that you like to chew on as a child. Or perhaps it can be as simple as watching a snowboarding movie and wanting to make a jump.
He has rediscovered the joy and innocence of youth, and he's bringing that to us on a plate.
Just serving fucking like inedible snow cones to upper class people. And people keep coming. So maybe we're doing something right now.
I don't know why people want to come, but they do. I think it's something new experience for them.
It's easy to make fun of course. You say somebody's serving you a snowball for $200. Is this a trick? But then you come in and you try it and you're transported to a different place. So I guess I feel sorry for the critics who don't like me because they haven't experienced what I can offer them. I'm Chef Gustav. Welcome to Snow Globe. This is Visit Your Local Branch. I harvested this piece of wood myself locally. I hope you enjoy. I think many hated it then a little, and many still hate it. That just gives me drive. I love it. I love snow. We love snow. There's no doubt about that.